Hello, colleagues. You are welcome to lesson 4. In our previous lesson, which was lesson 3, we look at how to add a course and also how to set up its parameters. That's the initial step. But once you start the process, you need to add flesh to it. But before we start looking at how to add content to it, we need to do a lot of navigation on our course homepage, how to add somebody to the course that you want to create so that the person can have, for example, a lecturer's or a teacher's role, so that the person can add activities and the likes. Now, the course that I started in lesson 3 is down. So if you also start building or start a course creation, once you scroll down, you see the course under my courses, because I don't have any, just my way now. So I click on the course with its code. So I'm now at the course homepage with my name and my picture, and you see the course code link here. Now there are some blocks that you need to be familiar with at the course homepage. One of them is the administration block, which has 3 different areas. The first one is course administration, which you can expand, and you see buttons. We'll be using most of them in order to add flesh to our course page. You also have the switch row to site administration. You have the search forums block, latest news block, upcoming event block, recent activity block. When we look at the initial structure, we have news forum block here, normally referred to it as topic 0. Have topic 1 up to topic 8, because in the setting up of the course I picked 8 sections, which you can see from here. You go to edit setting and you get the fields. Now this turn editing on button is used when you want to bring in stuff to add to your course page, and you can see the same button under course administration here, turn editing on. When you click on any of them, it is the same function. So if I click on this, I now have the editing button, and under each block, each course block, like the topic 0 block, under rate or at the bottom right corner, you see add an activity or resource. Some of you, depends on your browsers, you may have them separated. If I click on it, if it is in a collapsed form, it gives me add an activity or resource dialog box, and you see resources, book, file, folder. How do you work with them? We'll pick them and learn about some of them. They have activities. If you want to know about any of the activities or any of the resources, you click on the radio button. It gives you an explanation of what, for example, chat will do. If I come to resource and I click on file, it tells you what files will do. If you are not satisfied, click on more help. It takes you to the internet, and you need connectivity. So let me turn it off. Now let's assume I want to bring in Nicholas Donko as part of this course, so that he can have the right of a teacher. So I go to the course administration area, go to users, then I click on enroll users. After that, I click on enroll users. For now, it's only just Maui Nam that is in this course. So I click on enroll users. I search for his name, Nicholas Donko, and enter. Okay, this Nicholas Donko. So I click on enroll. Then I click on finish enrolling users. So you see, it has Okay, let me just go back. I didn't change the row, so I can delete this manual enrollment continue and go back to it. So enroll users. So assign row. I don't want him to be a student, so I go a lecturer. So I search for him again, Nicholas Donko, and enter. So I enroll, then finish enrolling users. So you can enroll as many, and if you are done, then before you click on enroll users. So I've given him a lecturer role, then he has never accessed this course. Now let's assume, let me come back to the course. So I click on the course code here. Let's assume I want to give a key or a password to this course, so that learners who will take this course need to be given this key for them to be able to enroll in this particular course. If not so, any user on Moodle can just click on your course, and the system will ask, do you want to enroll in this course? Yes, and the person is enrolled. Just like in the normal classroom situations, if there is no padlock to a particular lecture theater, learners can enter. But if there is a padlock or there's a lock, the learners need to get a key to be able to enter such a facility. So on the Moodle platform, you have to go to the course administration, go to users, but you need to set it. So you go to enrollment methods, click on it, and you watch self-enrollment student. It is disabled, so you come here and enable it. So it has been enabled. So I come here now, I click on self-enrollment student, I click on it, then I have custom instance name. This is where you want to change self-enrollment student. Allow existing enrollment, yes. Allow new enrollment, yes. If you want to know much about it, I've told you earlier on, you click on the question mark and it will give you an explanation of the field. Then enrollment key, I've typed it already. So if you want to see it, you just unmax it and you see it. So you don't need to just, so let me just type it again. There you see MAB442JM. Then you unmax it, then it becomes like this. Use group enrollment keys, no default, assign row student, yes. Enrollment duration is if, for example, you want learners to just have 7 days, like normal registration that we have in a university. Then you now enable this and give the number of days. Then notify students when the registration or enrollment duration is going to expire. Enroller only, enroller and enroll user, and the likes. Then notification threshold, the number of days. All this happen when you enable it, is that this one. And once you pick, it will give you that you can now pick or type 2 days and the likes. Then start date, end date. Then unenroll inactive after 120 days. If somebody is enrolled in the course after 120 days, if the person have not visited the course, automatically the person should be unenrolled. Then maximum number of you, if it is 0, then you can have unlimited numbers. So if you want only 15 students, then you put 15. After the 15%, nothing can happen. Then you can have custom welcome page, or you are welcome. I've typed this before. So after that, you click on save changes. So maybe after some years you are teaching this course and you've forgotten the password, you just go back to the administration block, go to users, enrollment method, self-enrollment student. Then you move to the enrollment key area on marks. Wow, then you say it, then you just write it and give it to students to input whenever they are asked for enrollment key. Thanks for watching.